Looking good for Xiao Hai, that's for sure.
Ooh,
Wow, what timing?
a dash with punish.
No, that could be the round.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome back to the G Fuel E-League Arena. We have swapped up the talent. We have got the baby face and the baby height. It is Tasty Steve and Pasty Steve.
Oh man, you gonna let that one fly, Steve?
I'm sorry, Doug. Doug, you're bigger than me.
That's cool.
Don't
I've been
do
this
it.
hype my
Anyway,
entire
look,
life.
everyone's going in on everyone, especially on social media. You can see there it is. Come on and slam, and welcome to Say Jam. There he is. So we're all having fun and games. That's the angriest laugh I've ever heard. I'm gonna get you. That's all he's thinking about.
That's definitely
Anyway,
what I'm
let's have a
thinking.
look.
Yeah.
That's definitely what I'm
Let's
thinking.
have a look at the 4 games that we just had, and I'm sure you can remember that far back, but if you are just joining us, LPN took out Ryan Hart there, Xiao Hai beat L.I. Joe, Knuckle Doo beat Luffy, and then Phenom maximum disrespect on Chris Tatarian in a very quick victory. That makes the standings look like this. Incidental so early on. The 1s and the 0s separating themselves from the 0s and 1s like binary code. And these are the next 4 matches that we've got. There's some crackers in this, starting, of course, with Xiao Hai versus LPN. Knuckle Doo will take on Ryan Hart. Chris Tatarian will take on L.I. Joe. And Luffy will take on LPN. Right then, gentlemen, let's do it. LPN, Xiao Hai. This is going to be an interesting one.
Well, I honestly think that a lot of people were sleeping on LPN.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think they understand just how good or squirrely LPN comes when it involves Street Fighter V. I'm looking at him to make a lot of surprise plays today, and I think that includes this match.
Tasty.
Well, all right. You got me there. I mean, I feel like a lot of people were underrating him too, especially going to that Reinhardt match. I think a lot of people thought that Reinhardt was going to take it pretty easily, but yeah, LPN has looked good. I really like that he switched back to Bison.
Oh, yeah.
That's who he played at the very start of the game, and I think that character just fits his style because you can play in like maximum disrespect mode, and the cool movement options he has means that LPN doesn't just have to stand around, and he's not going to stand around. He doesn't want to stand around.
I feel like he throws a lot of people off with his movement and just play in general. He reminds me of Ata a little bit in that aspect because he has that aspect about him. He knows how to test the line and see where you are before he makes a decisive move, and that makes him play so much more tremendously than most.
But Z is telling me Xiao Hai is like a genuine contender. I mean, he's done this every day.
Xiao Hai is too good. I'm not taking anything away from Xiao Hai, but I feel like Xiao Hai is already there. I think I need to start saying this. Xiao Hai is definitely somebody I feel like that can beat anybody at this point. However, it's still one of those things you have to put to other players too. I feel like a lot of times we look at one player so much that we instantly discredit them. You know, so I feel like it goes without saying for Xiao Hai, but LPN is here for a reason, and I know he can upset.
All right. Well, we're going to find out how LPN was feeling. We did an interview with him earlier today.
LPN, your first match, you took out Ryan Hart. How you feeling after that one, man?
Feeling pretty good. Kind of got the nerves out of the way. You know, like the first match up there, everybody's been telling me that it's really cold up there and just be careful. And I felt like, you know, I managed really well. So I'm looking forward to my next match.
Cool. So, you know, a lot of people know you as being the guy who plays a multitude of characters. I first saw you playing Birdie. You had a nasty Birdie. And you brought out M. Bison in that first match. Any other characters we should look out for you playing?
You're probably going to see about 2 or 3 more characters. I can't tell you who it is now. You're just going to have to wait.
Right. It's all about the matchup, right?
Yes, exactly. It's all about the player matchup and the character matchups.
All right. So your next match is up against Xiao Hai. How are you going to approach that one?
Xiao Hai, I played against him at EVO. He knocked me out. He eliminated me. It was section 2-1. I was playing Birdie back then. So it was really close, but this time I got a little something different for him.
All right. Well, I'm going to be watching out for that blow-up. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Is it fair to say that LPN's the most versatile fighter in this group?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of characters, for sure. He's going to switch around quite a bit. Like, everybody knows that Do plays 2 characters, but LPN, he plays whoever. Like, I feel like he's just sitting there before a match, and he just, like, spins the stick in a circle and hits select, and that's it.
Changes character like he changes underwear, man. He does it all the time.
Probably not as often as he should. But, yeah, I mean...
It turns out it's good advice, everyone at home. Do it regularly. Definitely do that. Well, look, we need to get some predictions, so I'll start with you, Tasty. You'll have a good prediction.
LPN for the upset.
Ooh, delicious. Go on.
I'm going with Xiao Hai. Yeah, I feel like he is...
No.
So look, this is what I think about Xiao Hai. On one day, he is one of the best players on the world, and then the next day, he just, you know, bad things happen. Oh, he's going with Kolin? What the heck? All right. So when he said he had a surprise, I wasn't ready for this, but it looked like we're going to get in.
Something different. It looks like we're about to get into something crazy right now.
I mean, Z talked about it earlier, but LPN, an early adapter up north to a lot of the things that are coming out for Street Fighter. You know, this man's getting his hands on it. And Kolin is an interesting character. She's brand new to the game, brand new character to the Street Fighter universe. And I wonder if Xiao Hai is, you know, ready for this character.
I mean, I feel like there's not many people that are ready for this character, but the fact that LPN is the person nice, standing, light kick to go right in the hands, that he's the one pulling this character out, it makes a lot of sense, and I'm gonna love to see what he brings tech-wise with this character.
Yeah, Parry Monster. This character has counters that, you know, you have to guess what your opponent's gonna do and you can counter them. Okay, back throw. She also has hail that she sets up on the screen that's very good. So, and some really funky movement options that you haven't seen too much of yet, but yeah, she's a really oddball character, and I think with how Xiao Hai played against Urien, where he looked kind of unsure, that might be an issue against this character as well.
I just like the fact that she's a different character introduced to the Street Fighter universe, and she has these new abilities that are unfamiliar to a lot. So it means you're going to have to explore this character, and I feel like that's a great character for LPN to start off with.
Oh, 100%.
Right
but
now.
Look at Xiao Hai go. Like, the way he's approaching this, you can tell he doesn't exactly know 100% the matchup. He's just kind of like, all right, well, I'm going to sit here and play my normal game plan, right? Okay, there's a punish, and I wonder if he's going to figure out that that is punishable. That's the V skill where she swipes her head forward like that.
And she has like counters as well. Kind of stops your wake up options, especially if you like to hit those buttons a lot. Having that reversal definitely changes the aspect of getting that knockdown, keeping that pressure going, because you have to be aware of what she's doing. And like you said before, that having that projectile that gives her an extra meaty set. Oh, nice standing roundhouse right there. Gives her a nice wake up options. There's that V trigger.
Yeah, sets out the ice, but doesn't do too much out of it.
I like the patience, though. I feel like LPN is making sure he wants to... Oh, nice. There's that reversal that I was talking about before. Look at the damage on that.
Yeah, it's huge damage. She gets the hail set up afterwards, too. Dash up for the pressure. He still has one use of that V-trigger left. Oh, what side? In the front.
Same side.
Oh,
nice.
But missed the hands. No punish. He doesn't know. And this should be stun. And it should be the round if LPN can close it out. Excellent work. Yeah, nice. So I feel like Xiao Hai, there's some stuff here. You can definitely tell that he's like, oh, maybe, I don't know. Like, it's a little bit off, right?
Yeah, you can see that, you know, this is an inquisitive match. He's not 100% sure what's happening,
right,
but he's going to play the safe game, which is actually pretty smart. Not taking too many risks, not trying to control too much of that neutral. It's like he's not sure. What a shimmy right there. And his first match is looking pretty good for Xiao Hai.
That was that throw bait that Rip was talking about when he was getting technical. So there you go. And that is that. So a surprise from LPN, but, you know, you can knock the L and the N off of that name.
All right, here we go. Now, will we see a character switch?
I don't know. He gave him a thumbs up. We'll see if that's the character he chooses to stay with.
Uh-oh, he's thinking about it.
Yeah. LPN's not about it. Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, I think that was kind of a surprise pick. And, you know, I feel like when we were first watching Xiao Hai a little bit earlier in the room, you and I were talking about it, and we were saying that he doesn't look as on point. The first game, I feel like he looked a little shaky against Joe. I think Joe caught him off guard, but he looks much better now. I feel like when you look at him play this game, the second set here, he looks super on point. I think Joe forced him to kind of wake up and play his game, and because of that, now he is ready for everybody else. So to me, like, you know, I kind of felt like coming into this pool, Xiao Hai could be first, or he could just be somewhere in the middle. But because of the way he's playing now, I expect that he'll probably finish at the top of this group. He's looking pretty good here.
Yeah, I mean, you see that he's going for a character switch right now, which I don't blame him. But we said this before. He has a lot of characters that he can pull out just to keep people on their toes.
Right.
And I feel like LPN is definitely one of those players that can take advantage of that unfamiliarity character variety. He knows that, oh, well, we're going to come in, you're going to play Urien, you're going to play in Bison.
Right.
You don't know if I'm going to play Kolin. You don't know if I'm going to play Birdie still. You know,
exactly.
You don't know if I'm going to pull out Alex. So
you never know.
But
he has
I feel
a lot
like
of those characters.
He's definitely one of the players that I look at because I feel like he's playing Street Fighter V correctly right now. He's on the learning curve, but now, so when these new characters do come in, he'll have more than enough knowledge to make those changes to those old characters and still pick up the new ones.
Right, we just saw Xiao Hai throw down against Joe, right? But a very different style of Urien. Okay, so you see after that tackle, a lot of the times Urien is not as advantaged as people think. So when they go for those headbutts or those multiple things, that you can actually just jab him out of it. And Xiao Hai, you see the little check with the standing jab.
Nice crouching strong. Nice retaliation right there with that crouching fierce. Does not spin the rest of that trigger. And there you go, that footsie, that control. He wants that neutral game to be in full control. Xiao Hai getting his wits about him right now. Like we said before, we knew Xiao Hai was not playing at 100% that first game versus Joe, but you can see it slowly picking up steam. Nice anti-air jab out of that dive kick, and there's the trigger. Oh, nice. There's that mirror to get out of there.
Yeah, you see him take that time behind the mirror to activate his V skill. That gives him armor on his special moves. So, you know, he's going to have this to move around in the screen here. Okay, the Fierce doesn't set out second mirror, and Xiao Hai punished second mirror activation earlier with Drill.
Ooh,
okay.
The crouch counter, dash in, crouch Fierce.
Yeah, you don't get a mirror set up off of that or anything. Just takes the normal combo. And LPN just playing it nice and slow. I like the way he's using throw in the neutral to make it look like he's doing something. Oh, got confirmed. And
nice.
the back throw, he could set out mirror here. Oh, the double down short Xiao Hai with the wake up button, and he had a little, kind of a little chin wag there. He was like, all right.
He probably thought he was gonna do close mirror. He was prepping for a critical art. So him doing short on wake up instead of not reacting to mirror kind of surprised him. All right, here we go.
Oh, clipped, counter hit confirmed. One more for stun. Yeah, gets opened up. Xiao Hai cleaning this round up. Does not choose to spend all 3 bars, just goes for 1.
Really smart. He is down around. He's gonna need this if he wants to close out the set.
Man, wake up. EX headbutt from LPN was such a deficit. Spending those resources pretty risky. He built a little bit of it back while getting pummeled at the end there, but Xiao Hai looking to close this out 2-0. Looking pretty impressive today. I feel like you never know which Xiao Hai is going to show up. But today, this Xiao Hai looks like he's going to do it.
He's getting there. He's 100% getting there. He's crouch strong again. Nice back dash. There's a jab. He does not want to deal with that dive kick pressure, obviously. Nice check again.
Yeah, you got to keep Urien honest after that EX tackle. Okay, flipped out of the air. Not going to be able to get behind, yeah. The height just wasn't quite right for her to be able to dash under. And LPN, you can see he's playing a little closer now than he was before, right? Okay, there's the anti-air.
LPN definitely needs this round if he wants to stay alive. Xiao Hai on set point.
Oh, goes with the knee drop and actually caught him. Counter hit, but nothing to confirm it into. And Xiao Hai in a pretty good position here.
Nice, no buttons after those EX knees. He is push. You got to be careful.
And LPN with a big lead.
And this is where you want to calm down. You don't want to overextend.
Oh man, I can't believe he dashed in.
What are you doing?
That's a punish.
And not going to kill. But I can tell you right now, you might be kicking yourself.
Yeah, that tackle was so aggressive from LPN. And I got to imagine he just wants the mirror out. He's got to tackle into it, right? Wait, what if Xiao Hai? Oh man. Good blocks. The overhead.
The overhead gets that chance. Now, this is definitely going to keep him alive. He's going to have to ride this out. Xiao Hai's probably not going to switch characters. But this is something you're going to look at. You have to think about that unfamiliarity is kicking in again, and LPN gets comfortable. When he knows that you can't deal, he gets comfortable.
Yeah, that is definitely his strength, I think. You know, he's one of those players that, you know, he has all these characters, and you can see why having all these characters is important, right? He tested out with the Kolin. He said, do you know this matchup or not? And he tried to see as much of it as he could. But, you know, now that didn't work out, he went to the Urien pick, and I think Xiao Hai looks a little uncomfortable against Urien. So, you know, I think this is a good choice.
All right, here we go.
That character knowledge is a big issue. You see that him whiffing those stand throws, LPN? He's just doing that to make Xiao Hai move. He's just trying to throw off his reactions.
Oh, nice air to air with that jump roundhouse. Another check with the crouch strong. Not too nice. Gets that tick throw. Nice jump back just to get out of range. But now he has himself in the corner. Nice jump out by the LPN.
Just wake up forward jump to get out of the corner. Fireball's gonna land. And now he's so close to building this V-trigger. And that Aegis is one of the best comeback factors in the entire game.
He needs to be careful shooting those fireballs at that range. Xiao Hai does have meter.
He's throwing him off with all those whiff throws. Okay, activate. It's out of the air, though. Oh. Got him. This is going to be mirror combo. Side switch. Oh, he stayed in front, and he kept it slightly safe, but not quite. Still has one more mirror available.
Oh, wow. I can't believe he just dashed up and hit
Fierce.
Just like an animal.
Fierce.
This is why he doesn't have any friends, right? That's right there.
I told you, man. I got to break it down for you, you know. I tried to explain to you, Steve.
Right,
he's a cheater.
30 seconds left on the clock. That V-trigger running out. I like Xiao Hai's patience. He does not want to deal with that mix-up regardless of what character you are.
Yeah, if that mirror hits, he's dead. Oh! No cancel.
Oh my god.
Okay, does not send out the mirror. It is unsafe off of that. Oh, he tried to down Fierce the jump back. A little lead for Xiao Hai. The mirror! I cannot believe he knew when that mirror was going to disappear like that. Did he know?
There's no way he knew that. That was a complete gamble. I mean, Xiao Hai is good, but come on, man.
Is he that good? I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it.
You planted the seed already?
Yeah, he's got me. So there's the back throw for LPN. It's a lot of damage on Cammy. Yeah, dash forward after throw from Urien is not real. You're not advantaged there or anything. Anti-air jab.
Nice dash up.
And you see Xiao Hai constantly checking him with those down jabs. Oh, yeah. Whiff the headbutt, got counter hit afterwards. Oh, bad news. It's going to be stun. Target combo, upper, critical art.
And that should be it. That 1025 is not going to save you. No change left over.
Yeah, I was going to say,
yeah,
I think that he is dead for sure, yeah. That was a little close at the end there, and Xiao Hai, he's going to move on with the W over LPN, but it was definitely close.
Yeah, there was a bit of a back and forth there. A nice adaptation from Xiao Hai. In the end, showed his kind of metal. How was he able to sort of overcome that? Because I can understand how difficult it's going to be when you're playing against an opponent that can just switch characters upon you at any given time.
Yeah, I mean, that's a